Initially, I wanted to go into working on the project with that same kind of mindset and the same kind of sentiment. I don't know, things just did not go well. I think I got a little too serious about it and was trying to be a little too conceptual. How are you guys? I am doing decently well. I'm tired. I just woke up. That's how tired I am. I woke up quite early for my standards. I had a 9 a.m. class today. Oh, also, I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think of my fit? No, because I had 9 a.m. class, I panicked for like 2 minutes and then was just like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna throw something on. And then later today I was like, oh, you know what? I actually kind of like my outfit. This is the fit. And these earrings. So these earrings, I just made these earrings. I recently got these beads. They're really cute and chunky. And they're shaped like stars. I love stars. So I was like, oh, I really want to make, I think earrings would be cute. And I only had one pair of silver Huggies left, so I use those for myself. I just like how it's chunky on the bottom, but the rest is so sleek and it's fun to like swing them around. I'm partially scared they're gonna fly away, but at the same time, not really. Fly away is not really the word, like fling off. I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Callista. I am almost graduating school, and that's terrifying. I am currently in my last term for my undergrad degree, and I study visual arts at the University of British Columbia. Yeah, that's who I am. Today, we are going to do some recapping of my failure of a project. This Callista here is going to jump in for a bit. In this video, I also wanted to share reasons why I ended up in this situation and with a project that I was not very happy with. Basically, do as I say, don't do as I do. No, that's not the saying. Do as I say, not as I do. Something like that. It's a valuable learning experience to go through this type of situation, but I want to share my experience so that you can go into your projects with a bit more awareness. But also, just take my advice with a grain of salt. Not everyone is the same. I just wanted to share some more details about what made this project so dreadful to me, and then also how I think I will be moving forward with the type of art that I create in the future, whether that is for school or just for myself, because I think it was a very valuable learning experience to understand the type of art, or like the way in which I like to do art, that is a more fulfilling process to me. Everyone has different tastes, and the only way to find out is to try things out and then see how you feel about it. So I'm going to recap why I saw my final project as a failure, even though it technically wasn't. Okay, just to clarify, my grades were perfectly fine for this project, but it was just one of those things where internally I felt really conflicted and didn't really like how the results of this came out. But yeah, to me, I think just because the overall process of working on this project, it didn't sit right with me. That's why I did not see it as that much of a success, especially after the midterm project that I worked on. That I was just very happy to be like making the project. But for this one, initially I wanted to go into working on the project with that same kind of mindset and the same kind of sentiment. I don't know, things just did not go well. I think I got a little too serious about it and was trying to be a little too conceptual. Today we brought in a hammer. Hopefully this is strong enough. Some old ass wood glue. Yeah, I just took all these things from my garage. Some protection equipment. We're just gonna go with this since we're in a bit of a time crunch.
Okay. Real.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, Calista, why are you banging your canvas in and bashing the frame to pieces? Honestly, I was trying to be experimental and cool like that, but basically I didn't even end up using this canvas that I bashed up. Like, the canvas piece and the frame, I thought I was going to turn it into like a more sculptural piece. Like, I would do something to put it back together and, like, you know, make it kind of cool. But as I tried to put it back together, I slowly realized, oh, this is gonna take a lot more time and effort that I don't have. So I basically just scrapped that, and I was like, okay, well, my idea is out of the door, so what else can I do? I mean, at least it looked like I was having fun. That's what we have going on so far. I don't know, your girl really thought she was doing something by mashing in the canvas like that, but to be honest, it's really funny because literally at one point I was thinking to myself, the most enjoyable part for me, like working on this project so far, has been painting the gradient on that painting, like the green and then doing like the peachy pink on top. I was like, oh, that's kind of a nice gradient. And then everything else was like, it is what it is, I guess. Basically, my idea surrounding this project was to take canvases, do some kind of painting on the canvas itself, and then do some like destruction or deformation of the canvas material. I think at the time I was going down like these rabbit holes about different artists that we were researching, because for our studio practices we're supposed to also do artist research on the side. I think I just went a little too far into like trying to emulate other artist type of works and not really creating a project that like I genuinely really wanted to do. Yeah, throughout the process of working on this project I slowly realized that I was not very happy with it, but I didn't have any time to transition to anything else, so I kind of just went with the flow.
Walking down the avenue, holding take I meant for two. I could eat it all myself, but then I would need your help. So meet me at the corner shop where they sell your favorite pop. I'll be there till you show up, and if you don't, I'll die on the spot. 'Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling you, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore.
So yeah, this project was a bit of a flop, at least to me. Maybe others could argue that this work could be pushed a little more to reach more interesting heights, but to be honest, I would rather just work on something else. I realized through working on this project that I enjoy making more meticulous and detailed art, not as conceptual as I tried to push this work. I don't regret going through this whole experience, even though every time I look back at these clips and see this project, something inside of me just dies a little. But I guess that's why I wanted to share this experience in general, because when it comes to the progression of learning art and it's your own art journey, it just kind of shows that it's not always a straight line progression upwards. You're going to meet these lows, but moving forward, I know that things will still continue to get better. And for me personally, I'm excited to come up with new ideas for my last term in school. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around and see what I create in the future, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I probably will be doing more actual painting projects for this term, because I realized also through this project that that's just what I enjoy the most out of the mediums that I've been working with throughout art school. If you have any comments or you want to share any experiences of your failed art projects, feel free to talk about it down below. Thank you guys so much for sticking around if you made it this far in the video. I genuinely really appreciate it, because I don't know if anyone wants to hear me yap like this or talk about my art. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.